Ryan, what is your first CTF ban?
We will ban Moss.
Unlucky. We will ban Utapau.
Utapau, okay. Find that. It's near the bottom, yep. Ryan, your final CTF ban?
We will ban Coruscant.
And Doves, what is the last ban of this series?
We will ban Mustafar CTF.
And it is, in fact, your map pick.
We'll pick the greatest map of all time, KEKW, GCW, CTF.
All right, Ryan, it is your turn.
Let me just consult my team for one moment.
Go right ahead. Hog champ from Baron. That's not happening ever. I'm sorry. That's only for you when we're playing scrims.
No, it's not Doves this map, Wishy. Ace did all the changes to the KEKW, right, Doves? You just made the map, but he like actually modded it. Like he
I made some of the buildings.
Yeah, but he wanted them to be there though, right?
I gave him some suggestions.
I think there's about a minute left on the map pick.
All right, yeah, we're going Coruscant.
Coruscant, alrighty. Doves, which side would you like on Coruscant first?
We will take Brown first.
And Ryan, which side would you like first on KEKW?
Think very hard, Ryan.
We'll go Brown.
Excellent choice.
And would you guys RPS for the first map of the series?
Can't beat the toilet paper, Ryan.
Oh,
Oof.
he can tie it though.
True.
Can't beat the mountain, Ryan.
That's a rock.
True. I can only tie.
Can't beat the toilet paper, Ryan.
Oh,
Unlucky.
I did it.
Yes.
All right.
Unlucky.
Coruscant will be the first map. Best of luck to both teams. We will see you in the server.
Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun.
I guess the first thing we gotta talk about a little bit is KEKW's been picked.
These are some spicy maps. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's interesting for sure. I mean, Emma is the team determined that tries to cheese pick most of the time. Or not, I guess cheese picks is kind of mean to say that, but they usually pick weird maps to try to get the other team off guard. Like the Anti-Conquest and whatnot.
Yeah,
I think it's a bit weird, though.
Yeah, I don't know about KEKW specifically because I think that so far in this tournament, when the teams have been fairly even, it hasn't been a high flag game. I mean, granted, they did pick Conquest on the opposite side, so you don't need a lot of flags. But 3Coast has also been super strong at pretty much everything. And this is like, a Strider map. I feel like this is the map that we're going to see. He's already had small, like low death counts, but I feel like he's just going to skyrocket in kills now. Because every time he's played Utapau, he's dropped a ton of kills.
Yeah, he plays that kind of maps very, like he plays sniper maps very passively in the back, and on KW you get rewarded a lot by being patient and just being in your back and zooming. Especially if it's not your map pick. It's gonna be hard for MR to win both sides of KW, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hope that they steal a Coruscant, I think, here, which they, to their credit, the first time that they played against 3Coast this playoffs, I think that was when they picked Coruscant as well. Or no, they picked Environment to him. But MR was off to a strong start on, I think, both Renvars. They just ended up losing that early advantage, and when they lost super hard. I think Doves went from, I think famously went from like 6-1 or something to 6-19 or something like that. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we get a better, closer contested affair here.
Yeah, hopefully. I think there's a chance. I think MI is actually at the start of the tournament. I didn't think they would make playoffs. So
Oh, really?
I think I think they're the biggest. For me, they're the biggest surprise. Of course, our team was also a surprise to go into playoffs, but MI was the second one for me. That I didn't really think that they could do well, but they've done really well against some good teams.
Yeah.
So they can definitely do it, but they have to play really well to win this one. That's for sure.
What was your original top four at the start of this tournament?
3B, of course.
Of course.
But then with us, it was Uvu, 3Coast, and GG Easy.
Okay.
That was my prediction, and I didn't think Emma would even be in contention. I thought Daddy would be the team that could contest. But yeah, I don't know. Emma completely blindsided me. I didn't rate them, and then I really don't know what even, like, I guess they're just working well together.
Yeah.
It still doesn't look like on paper like as strong of a team as some of the other playoffs teams.
Yeah, I feel like if you Crude's like the biggest, like, I wouldn't say surprise second pick, but I guess like the X Factor second pick, right? Because I think last year he hit this point where he was like improving a lot. He had really good aim, and I think that raised his stock. But I feel like he stagnated a lot lately. I think that Dubs was hoping to get that Crude that was improving, and he would have kept going to the point that he was, you know, a pretty good secondary pick for him. But they did make it. They did have a good group stage run. I think Bose was also like the hidden gem of the major. I think at the time he was just coming back. I think EU had kind of had an inkling on how good he was because they played against him, but
he got a lot better as well. I don't think many EUs either expected him to be so good so fast.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Wow, we have already started.
This is fast. What is this?
This is not normal for Battlefront. Yeah.
Should I tell you the swaps, or do you have it?
I should have it.
Okay.
Ryan, and I think even Baron has gotten better as time has gone on. I think he was, he's played since 2019, and he's finally starting to hit a bit of a stride, get better, and improve at the game. I think he's still got a long ways to go, but it did help with MR's run. We'll see if he can pop off today.
I think a lot of this match also hinges on Baron, just because you would say that he's clearly the weakest player on the server. So if he plays well in this match, he could really put MR on the map.
Yeah, I think it's rough being matching up into Strider as the fourth player of a team, right? With how Strider has played this entire tournament, anybody that is the fourth on a team matching up into him, that's rough. So
yeah, it's not easy to. You can't really expect to match him in frags, so you just have to try to be solid, but not easy, that's for sure.
Either way, we have begun. It is the first map of the grand finals of the 2022 major. We finally made it here. And we'll see if anybody MR can upset 3Coast. That's what we're looking for here. 3Coast, I think, is handily the favorites.
I think both teams went with the standard setup. Boring, I would say.
Baron, though, gets first blood, and now it's just Strider on base 4 with 3 MR. It's not standard, actually.
It's 3?
Yeah.
It's not. Never mind. Somehow they changed it up.
But Ryan gets a free run to 6 and 5. He's got Crude, but Crude's trapped between both Ryan and Pick now. And he's just gonna go down.
I think this works out in MR's favor though. I think 3, 5, and 6 are pretty weak CPs compared to the white side stat CPs.
Yeah, and I think also it's worth noting that one of the guys you want to keep shut down is Widowmaker. He's been a huge factor in 3Coast, and right now I think he's 0-2. I'm gonna fix my overlay because I forgot to do that part. I always forget something.
Big 1v1 with Ryan and Doves.
Yeah, the Doves is it definitely the biggest part of this match. Ryan actually just gets a double kill on the base overall, but he needs to play well. I think overall he's had a pretty lackluster playoffs for definitely a captain. So
I think there's also an interesting thing where 3Coast has 2 of the last year's champions, so I don't think they have that many nerfs going into this match.
Yeah.
And they can also lose this match if they really want to lose this one. But like they're not that nervous, I don't think, compared to MR.
dude, Ryan is another double kill on the bases. Like he is just popping off. I think MR is going to end up only having base 1. They do have base 6. Crew just took it, but he's got Strider behind him and is not even aware. Those does spawn here.
They're kind of stuck though.
Yeah. 1 and 6 are not ideal bases. Thank you, Stormy, for the Prime subscription. It's a good time to plug right now. All sub money goes to our servers. It has been a great part of what keeps the servers running for us. We appreciate any and all people who sub here. Thank you, guys. Stick with his own double, and this is where, like, this is what it looked like last time. 3Coast just controlling the map. Their 1v1 is just so strong, I never remember.
Baron is playing well though. He's base hopping and going straight to CP3 from CP1. It's a long run, but I think it pays off. You get really good CP.
Yeah, I mean he's tied for top frag on his team right now.
Oh, he's 1v1 Strider on Sniper. Let's see.
It's a pretty big one-on-one too. They're just gonna use the nade, but actually it goes short, so Baron wasn't forced out, was able to heal, gets aggressive into that sniper's face. The det does not connect.
That's just awkward.
And actually, Strider has help now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Baron.
Yeah, Baron's not a 1-2, but I mean, he's done his job in a sense, right? He's brought back 2 players. They have to come back for this base, and now MR can break out a bit as Bose has actually gotten another base on the other part of the map.
Yeah, it's not bad, definitely. If he played more aggressive and got the sniper earlier, it would have been even better. But it definitely was a good play to go to 2v3.
Now Strider's at that, I guess you could say, annoying spot. Sniper on base 3. It's so hard to contend with if you're 1v1ing somebody else.
Yeah, kinda useless sometimes though. You can't do much.
It was off to a slow start, 2 and 4 right now. Looking for his 3rd kill, actually does end up getting it. That is everybody dead on the side of MR. Spawn's gonna come in. Widow will not get to this base in time. There is no bleed right now, it is worth noting. The bases are 3 apiece.
Yeah, it's been actually pretty close. 3Coast looks more cleaner, but it's not like they're dominating.
Yeah, Strider does go down for long. Crude. He gets another one. It's just Ryan now on the space. That is a nice shot onto Crude, but the rest of his team just died. He's by himself.
And boys gets 2 guys spawned on him on TP. Here comes the EU. CP4, I think it is.
Wow. There's 3 of MR on the space trying to commit to Ryan. They do get the kill. They will get the base back, and we will remain even at 3 apiece.
This is bad though for MR to have 3 guys in one spot.
Baron's on Sniper. He's going to get caught by Strider here. This would be for long Spawn if he does go down. He does. Spawn does come in, though it is still a 1-on-1 between Strider and Doves, and Strider just...
God.
2 deaths, 2 kills.
Well, there it is. The 4th play of the team.
Yep.
Winning the 1v1.
Bose is trying to make it to base 3, but he has pictures in front of him, and he's about to have Widowmaker behind him, and that is a very scary combo. Still alive, though. Does finally drop.
3Coast has been good at doing the 2v1s, making that happen on the map.
Hardubs is on base 1, gonna 1v1 Bose here for the base. He wins that fight as well, and I think now they are trapped at base 6. There is one droid on base 3 that I can see. It might be Baron.
Baron is here again. And it is the best CP to go for, that's for sure. Because
Yeah.
with 3 you also kind of control library completely.
Baron is still top fragging his team. He is positive. He is doing everything in his power to do his job. He just needs somebody else on his team to step up, and nobody else on his team is stepping up right now. If they all go down, Baron will keep them in the map, but that's all he's gonna do.
Do you think you should change the roles? Even though Baron is the fourth best player, but he's playing really well. So should you have like Crude base hopping instead?
Yeah, I mean, you could have either Crude or Bows. Both of them are off to a rough start. They're not really getting too much in the one-on-ones. Maybe just have Baron play with Doves.
Yeah, interesting if they Pictures goes to 3 and there's no one there, so they get it back for free. So really from the run that Baron did, they got nothing else but Pictures.
Yeah, I mean, Baron went all the way to base 1 and died to Widow one-on-one, so, I mean, they do get bases, but they don't really get anything, like you said. They don't retain the control that they got. I think that's something that a lot of players do in this game, is they take a base and then everybody on the team just branches out. Doesn't hold what you've, gotten, so...
Yeah, I think Baron's been running from 1 to 3 and 3 to 1. Well, like, running from 1 to 3 is good, but running from 3 to 1, I don't think that's especially...
Yeah, there's higher priority. If it was me, I would be heading to base 4.
Yeah.
Command post is under Republic control. Command post under attack.
Like, Doves is going to try and come into base 6 here. Got Strider in front of him. That doesn't connect, but the shot will. He's got another one on him, and I think Strider even makes spawn, so he's about to be in a world of pain.
Command post under attack.
That is him down for long.
Oh, Crude actually wins the 1v1 on CP3. He will get spawned on, I think.
Hostiles have gained a command post. Another command post for the Republic. Hostile reinforcements are being depleted.
Crude wins it again.
Under
Okay.
attack.
Take the
A
base.
little D-back.
Very Crude-like. You lose the map, gotta be him.
Another
True.
command post under Republic control. Hostile
I mean, in
reinforcements
finals
are
though,
being
in tournament matches, everything's fair. I'll
I mean, it's perfectly fine. I just, if you're gonna be him, you gotta win.
True. I mean, you can BM even if you FF a match, like you see recently, so...
Yeah, true. Widow versus Doves here on the base. Doves with a nice debt. Takes Widow out for a good chunk of time. I don't know if he gets the base white. But it's almost 100 tickets for about 80 at this point. I think Imar's got to look for maybe not even a whiteout, just
Hostile reinforcements are being depleted.
I don't know
Well,
what
they
I was
still
going
have
for
time.
there.
If they get control like for the last 5 minutes, then they can still win with control, I think. But it's getting harder for sure.
Yeah, I think
Pictures and Crew that are just stuck in 1v1, trying to get CP3. Unlucky.
Crude's been winning it a lot. I think that was the ideal matchup. Bose takes out Strider. There's 2 of 3C dead for about 5 seconds. Baron versus Ryan here on outside of base 4. Baron tosses a health pack at his enemy, but does get him with the debt. It was an elaborate bait. I caster cursed Baron. I said he was doing really well. He was positive top fragging. He's gone on a bit of a death streak since.
Yeah. Well, that's what they needed to get, is the hot start though.
A command post
He is gonna get onto the space and I think get it white before spawn comes in.
He's just killed himself. Thank you, and he's
Yeah.
chat. Please. This is the major finals.
What a roll past the debt there. R-Dubs doesn't miss the shot though.
Hostiles have gained a command post.
Widow does not manage to successfully 1v2. Ryan is gonna get spawned on here on this base, probably by Crude. Likes to jump out. Magna, that's such a Crude play. Crude will go down for long with a what the fuck afterwards.
Classic.
Bose is 1v2 on base 5. Looking for the dead, doesn't find it early. It is Strider and Pictures, so in theory, it is your weak members. Pictures rolls into the health pack though and steals it, and then self-deaths.
If it works, it works, I guess.
I mean, it gets the kill.
Yeah, I guess the job done. Baron doing the classic, being on CP3 again.
A command post has been lost, but not the battle.
Widow wins a 1v1 versus Doves, and I think at this point you're just going, okay, we gotta start thinking about next map. You have 4 minutes and a 100 ticket deficit.
Public control.
Baron killing himself is really awkward there.
Keep it up. Hostile
Yeah, I
command
think this
post.
is. They really have to play well here.
Like he was even bringing it back, you know. When I talked about him being cursed, he was 5 and 9. He had brought it back within 1 there, but that's unfortunate. Gonna have R-Dub shooting at him from the middle of the map, and actually that's a nice shot over the pillar to take him down for long.
Command post under attack.
Great flank there from Bose is going to take Ryan out for long. He does have Strider here on top of base 6. Crude almost peeks into the debt, but does end up actually Bose with the double.
Yeah, good MR kills. I don't know if it's enough though. At this point, 3C you can just survive on CPs and win that way. They don't really need to force anything. Becomes a lot easier to play Conquest when you don't actually even need to.
This is the 1v1 I've been waiting for. The Jet and the Sniper on the outside of base 2.
Sniper 1, right? Yes,
Yeah.
it's punished for Jet plays. He's good, man.
Definitely think Baron is having probably the best map on his team.
Lost control of a
And
command
oh,
post.
that's some damage. I don't even know how close Widow was to Baron, but all he does is get the base wipe before he goes down, and I think that might be it. No, there's 2 bases for him. I correct myself.
He does the same, except it's 3C with the strats.
2 minutes left in the map. 3C is definitely feeling super comfortable. I mean, we have seen crazy turns, but Conquest is one of the hardest to... Or Conquest. Coruscant is one of the hardest to perform those crazy turns on.
Yeah, there's so many CPs. On CP3 you can just sit on top with 4 guys and no one can do anything about it really.
Yeah.
If you just nade spam and dead spam.
No, this is full Frankfurt quad. Only people with low ping here are Pictures and Bose.
Been lost, but not the battle.
Admin decision.
Lost control
Yeah.
of a command post.
It's in the rules.
Another command post for the Republic.
True.
Bose is gonna head behind Ryan onto base 5. This is probably my least favorite base to fight on, is base 5.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
On
It's
this map
really
specifically.
awkward. Yeah, it's really awkward to fight it.
Yeah, because if you,
CP1 is the other one.
if
Where
you-
it's really awkward to fight it.
like, it's okay if you get on the high ground, right? But if you're coming from mid, you're like almost guaranteed to be fighting on the low ground, and then it just is such a feels bad, man.
Yeah. It is.
Crude and Strider having their little fight around the doorway here at base 6. I think Crude was winning it, but the roll from Strider is going to finish him off. And
Not the battle.
Widow and Baron are now interlocked around the chairs on base 4. This is one of my favorite spots to fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love fighting around these chairs.
I was about to say that this is maybe even worse than CP5, but each to their own, I guess.
Another command post for the Republic.
30 seconds left, and he kills at this point are a formality. And 3C is getting a lot of it in.
The Republic is in control of a command post.
Yeah, unfortunate start. But then again, it is 3C's map, and I think
Ooh.
White is favored on this map.
Dubs comes alive at the end. Unfortunately, it's the last 15 seconds, but
A command post has been lost, but not the
A
battle.
bit too late.
I forgot to... Oopsie.
MR getting all the kills at the end. Well, Beast gets one.
Maybe they're just getting a little amped up, you know, for the next map.
Hopefully. Ryan, oh my god.
Wow, 22 and 9.
That's a stat line and a half. And 9 CP caps as well.
Yeah,
Holy.
it
That's
is.
a rough set screen.
It's a bad look for 3Coast. Strider's already hit double-digit deaths on the map. MR can latch onto this one.
Yeah. That is rough though. It's surprising that it was so close actually, when you look at the stats. Very one-sided kills.
Yeah, I think somebody at some point in chat, I think Zemo commented on how it was impressive that it was only an 80 ticket lead, and perhaps it was, but I don't think 3Coast is the type of team to They're not explosive, right? They get their advantage and then they just kind of slowly choke you out of the map. They don't ever let go. They're not trying to close you out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's how you should be playing. To be fair, on these rules.
Baron,
think-
bows, pictures, Ryan.
I think bleeding, like whiting is always worse in this rule set. I think that's just my opinion, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's only 150 tickets, so it's all tickets are always gonna run out.
All right, we go to a completely different play style. We go from NG Conquest to snipers and specs. And I mean, honestly, it's probably primarily snipers if we're being 100% honest here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I hope MI shows why they picked this map, because I think it's a very risky pick into in the Strider and Pictures and Ryan. You pick a sniper only map.
Yeah.
I don't think Vidor's that bad either on sniper, so
I
it's gonna be
think
rough.
Dave makes a good point. Is like one of the other statistician nerds here. 3Coast has not played this in an official match yet. May have scrimmed on it, but they haven't played it in an official match yet. So the grand finals is the first time they will play on it. Dove starts off with first blood, already doing a bit better than he did on Coruscant. That's 2 kills for MR to the 1 of 3C. Does get aggro into high ground though, and will drop. But he didn't really learn from Anakin there.
True.
Got Baron on NG in the middle of the map.
What do you think about the NG on KW?
I think it's kind of akin to being on Dagobah, right? You might cause a bit of disruption, but ultimately it's not that super useful. I mean, it might even be worse than Dagobah, because I dare say KW is more open than Dagobah is. When you pull flag, there is almost no cover to be spoken of.
Yeah, but unlike Dagobah, there's areas of this map where you can hold. Like in mid, you can hold very effectively. I think it's more close to Mos Eisley. Not as good as Mos Eisley, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's like horrible. I think one NG is probably like even better than all sniper.
I think so. Let's I don't know. We got Utapau, KW, and Dagobah for sniper maps in the pool, right? Which is the most effective to play NG on?
Mos Eisley wasn't in there.
Well, it's kind of like a hybrid map at this point, is what I call it.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think from those 3, I think KW is actually the best.
Okay.
Just because you can hold mid, and you can like spawn kill pretty effectively on this map with NG when you actually get there. It's hard to get there, but
fair point. Baron has actually doing exactly what you're saying, holding down mid, and now he's gonna have to come back, but he's an NG in the face of snipers, and Baron is 4-0 right now.
He's playing very well. Do you think it's a good sign or a bad sign when you bot plays the best player in your team?
All right, there. It was a good sign for everybody on the team except for Baron. As he goes down, we catch the curse him a bit, but I think he has Starkey. No, he's two points away. Got a little too excited. I think this question was brought up a lot about my team in the partner draft, right? I really don't know, because you want everybody to be popping off, right? You don't want just the bottom tier player to be popping off. It should be a good sign. It should be a really good sign. But if you have somebody like Doves who's struggling, then it's not gonna cover up the difference.
Yeah.
But I think it's never a bad thing that your player is popping off. Dude, good lord. MR, I think, has filled up the kill feed for the last 2 spawns, and they're still going.
This is going to be a really strong pull. I think they're all dead. Maybe one up.
Maybe Strider's up, and he's the guy that has, played long-range fights effectively, but Dove should make it into mid. Spawn has come in, but yes, he didn't move fast enough. I saw that coming.
Oh boy.
And I think 3C may have just gotten away with murder because Doves was looking for Strider.
What a save by Ryan. Off spawn hit.
And pictures of the double and mid will secure the resets, and now 3Coast can get back across the map. Like, that was just... It was too slow. I think he was looking for Strider. Strider wasn't even like looking directly at him, and that caused the spawn to come in, and Ryan, he doesn't miss those.
Yeah. That's it though, getting a good pull without darkies. And now that they are gonna have darkies soon, I think it's a real good sign. There's a chance. And they only need to cap once on white side. And that's the easiest side, I think, to score in tournament play.
Ironically, after Baron's hard start, Crude is the first to get it, and all of MR is dead but that Dark Trooper, who is in the front spawn of 3C, but it's a double team from 3C. They're
They
just
have
gonna.
both snipers though.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
they're keeping the Darky pinned though, and that's a great shot from Widow.
yeah, well played by them.
Baron and Bose
Baron
get a
is
couple.
doing work. He's doing work on that engineer.
He should have Darky now.
All right, let's go.
And Doves has it too. So 3 of your MR players have Dark Trooper. Now, the question becomes, is it more effective to run multiple Dark Troopers on KEKW or snipers?
Yes, yes. I think it's one of those maps where you have to have 3 darkies for them to be effective.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's, you just have the single one. It's so easy to single out and take down. I think all four have Darky. And I think all 4 are playing it. So we'll see how that works out for MR. You're going to have some Wookiees.
Playing very passively though. On
Yeah.
the map, part of the map, we got titties on 3B. Probably not a call that anyone else knows.
Say titties.
Yeah,
I like it.
the buildings
The
on the left.
Empire has our
We got Darky shooting bodies, I think. Baron's gonna pull. Here he is, taking it towards the front spawn side. It is only a Wookiee in the back spawn, but I'm not sure if he makes it into mid in time. Spawn's gonna
They're
come
gonna
in.
have a shot, but they have a lot of darky spawn killing, so I think he's pretty safe.
He is into mid. Now, did Picture spawns up. Pictures will make this in time, but Doves is in front of him. Doves takes a really high angle, though. But the kills are coming in for MR. This should be just enough to get that flag cap through, and MR will have the lead.
Yeah, very well played by Emma. They didn't go for front spawn kills, which is pretty interesting, but it worked out really well. Boys with the DK.
Yeah, you saw Bose come behind towards the end of that play there. Maybe they were just, they reckon? They figure as long as they control backspawn that they can come behind 3C in time to prevent that from happening. Widow with a nice double, though, in the middle of the map. Crude's going to get spotted. That's a triple kill for Widow. Crude does have long spawn. Baron's going to look for Widowmaker here and gets him. Baron is having a very good first 2 maps of the series.
Yeah, let's go. If they win this match, he's gonna be one of the heroes for sure.
3C does have quite a bit of control at the moment. Crude does take pictures out, so the only one really close now is Ryan on that sniper. He's looking for the angle. Does take Crude out for short spawn. Gonna get towards flag here.
The Imperial's flag is out.
Spawn's gonna come in though, and actually Doves was even on the long way around, and I think the rest of 3C is in the back still, so. Bose will get towards front spawn here. Look for that spawn kill. There's a bit of a fight up in mid. Pictures versus Crude.
Oh, and Pictures is facing 2 guys.
What is your overall opinion on this map? Where does it rank for you?
The Empire has
I love
our
it. I
flag.
fucking love it. That's boys, bulls, and dives. I love it. I'm probably one of the biggest sims for KEKW. I know a lot of people hate it, but I love it. I absolutely love it.
I don't mind the map. I mean, there's not many maps I don't like. I think because I'm like one of the people who will play Udapau if people want, right? Like that map's also super controversial. But I think there's some angles on the map that are extremely OP. But
The Empire has our
you got to
flag.
get set up in those angles for them to work. So I don't really mind the map overall.
Emma is just. Oh, never mind. I was about to say they get free pulls, but I guess they're shooting him from front spawn every time.
Widow and Baron are having a little dance around here, and Doves is even going to come back and take Widow out. Widow does have short spawn. I think the one disadvantage you can say for the 4 Dark Troopers here, and I can't say like it's a super disadvantage. Obviously, MR is in the lead, and as I say that, Bose is on sniper. But anyway, I was going to say it's a long range, and Bose is going to take care of that problem now because he is playing sniper.
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of those maps where you want to swap on and off.
Dude just jetted onto his nade.
And said nice name. To his own name.
Yeah, very Vin-like.
Oh,
Doves is between 3 snipers. He's still alive for a brief second, but finally drops, and all the pressure MR had has gone away. Oh, Crude's not expecting Pictures to jump. Or actually, that was Strider. Strider with the double.
oh yeah, all the pressure is on Emma's side though, and they don't need to gap anymore. They can just chill.
Yeah, they've got that 1-0 lead, and you 6.5 minutes. You seem to have had fairly good control. I mean, every time 3C wants to push, there's at least 1 or 2 members of MR going into the back spawn, so 3C can't get anything super coordinated. And I think this is one of the maps that I didn't even really think about this till this point, but it's very hard for Pictures to do a Pictures thing, right? To get behind you and take a flag, just because of the nature of the map.
At all, yeah. It's doable, but you leave your team in a 4v3 for a really long time.
Yeah.
If you try.
R-Dubs with a nice shot on DeBose in the back spawn, but 2 of his team has gone down around him. Baron touched
A bit
as he was
too-
shocking Wookie.
Yeah, a bit too excited with Black Desert.
Strider makes Dubs feel good by taking out his teammates. Widow has gotten a double. A lot of trade kills in the back spawn, and I mean, it just doesn't seem like 3C can break free of it.
Yeah, everything is in this back spawn. Like, I don't know. They're not really getting any pressure at all.
I'm gonna look and see if Pictures is on. Oh, he's even playing Wookiee in the back spawn, so any chance of him trying for something is not going to happen. That is a double kill for 3C, though, finally. Great shot from Bose. Takes out Ryan. He's got another sniper in front of him, though, at a very hard angle to get anything, but he gets him for long. Looking for Ryan. Does not find it. His Picture's actually the one that takes him out. Widow, okay. Widow's got a Darkie around him. Does Crude see him? He does, but Crude, way out in the open, finally gets the cover.
Yeah, very awkward fight.
What is this? What is happening? Crude is gonna go
There
down
you
for
go.
short. Baron is back here. So Widow is gonna have another to contend with. Widow is trying to basically one-man army pull this, and he is not gonna manage to do so as Baron takes him out.
Yeah, he got a lot of room for his team though. Didn't matter in the end because they couldn't clear in the back.
Crude is not having a good time going into Widow here in these, I guess, effectively one-on-ones because the 2 Darkies in trade out. In fact, Widow just gets both.
Yeah, they didn't really go in it. They should have gone at the same time for sure.
Widow is gonna once again head down this side of the map. He should run back into Baron and Crude. Actually, I think just Crude is in right now, but he does get the kill. Strider and Ryan. Actually, that is 3 of 3C dead for long spawn. Doves is jetting onto the flag.
Pictures is in mid.
And actually,
Isn't it
Widow
really-
Widow mid spawn. I thought Widow was dead for long, but I was wrong. What looked like might be a
Yeah.
pretty decent pull was not.
Well, it's still good because they are getting the kills.
Ooh, what a
Thank you.
mortar
Ooh.
from Widow to get 1. He's only gotten just the
Nice.
1.
Oh,
It's a pull.
interesting.
Is it a Pictures pull?
Yeah.
No, it's a Ryan pull.
All right.
Ryan cosplaying his Pictures is what we got going on here, but he's immediately 1v2 and he is dead.
Yeah.
Got a Wookiee and a sniper in the front spawn of the Darkies for 3Coast. Beasley, or Strider, I guess, will take out 1. Blame him not changing his name.
True. I'll call him Sean from now on.
It's a double kill for Strider, and actually one of them is dead for long. Make it 2 as Doves goes down. Baron is now dead as well. 3Coast are suddenly getting a ton of kills, and Ryan with a
Nice.
triple kill. Now everybody makes short, so they have to do it again.
Yeah, but I think on KW this is crucial. You have to have spawn control to score.
Bose takes out 1. Looking for Ryan. That is a immediate wipe. Very fast.
What a clear. That's well played.
Nobody from MR dies in that clear, and it's now completely reversed as 3Coast is back in their back spawn.
It looked like they were about a really good setup for a pool. Emma, let's go.
Widow with the moves is avoiding all of Dove's shocks. Finally drops, but it is for long spawn, and Doves is struggling with the rolling Wookiees as Strider gets a double kill.
Nice.
3 dead for MR for a brief period. Bose does have long. Is Ryan the one
Yeah,
running on this left side of the map now? He's actually got Widow with him too. Crude with a huge
Yeah,
win on the 1.
3Coast has all the pressure now. This is the chance to get it done.
It's also a very Crude-like comment.
True.
Great kills. Pictures is going to go down. Widow is now dead as well. Let's just Ryan here in the back. Actually, I think even Strider is in a position as he takes out one of the ones Ryan was facing. Ryan's got 2 Darkies in front of him and is dead. It's now just this Wookiee pushed up.
Yeah. It's 1 minute to go, so 3 Coast is
Oh,
gonna go.
but look at where Pictures is. Is he being looked
There we
for? He
go.
is.
They know, though. They know.
Yeah. Great nade from Crude, too. Of getting the kill. Bose has time here, but he is going to get spawned on, and he's going right into the line of sight of the spawn, so I don't think you're going to get much doing here.
Yeah, it's good time play though. 'Cause 3Coast has to come back. Doesn't really matter where you go. I guess he could have actually done and went like behind the boxes in the back. Played super toxic.
All right.
Would have probably been.
30 seconds, pictures. I was about to say was on flag, but it is not a thing anymore. And I believe at this point we can call it a tie game. MR has managed to take a map off 3Coast, which Bose just jets onto his name, which coincidentally I believe is the first map that 3Coast has lost in playoffs.
Oh, interesting. Nice stat. Does that mean that they will lose every single map from now on?
I don't know. If we're talking about if we're going with the opposites here, yes. 32 kills out of Ryan. Strider with 26. Picture's really struggling on a sniper map, and Widow also going negative. And Crude's the only one positive for MR, but I mean, Baron had a great start to the map, gets the flag cap. Those has a ton of kills, and I mean, they did their job. They've made it so we have to go to map 4, no matter what.
Yeah. Well played by them overall. I think it's kind of disappointing from Pictures. Because I think he's one of the players of the match. In the sense that in the past half a year, I think Pictures is probably like the most improved player in the whole community, I would say.
I would agree with that, honestly.
So you kind of expect him to play better than that. So hopefully he gets back on track.
Yeah, Pictures has been a monster. I think even in EU, he's been a massive monster.
Yeah,
so
he's about to hit master with the likes of Darkrider and run away and go. So he's winning everything.
Bose Widow.
And like Raider said, Ryan is carrying right now on 3Coast side.
Yeah, two great maps. You know, you get him a little bit of help on the KEKW side, and we might be looking at a different scoreline at the moment, but we are tied up. It is 3Coast map, and they did just fine on it the first time around, so you have to imagine that we're going to be going into the 4th map with MR's backs against the wall. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Wasn't Ryan the player of the match last season as well? In the finals? Grand finals?
Yes, he, and then I think we ended up giving him MVP because he was, you know, on the winning tournament team. I think a lot of people would have given either Best or Stud that overall, but,
yeah. So he is the finals goat. Always shows up.
He did not spawn in during warm-up, it's worth noting.
Important. That's how I like to do it as well.
Oh, the map did die, didn't it? Why did it die? Did I crash? Did this crash?
I'm lagging. I think everyone might be lagging. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just me.
The Republic is
I don't really know what's going on. I'm actually... This looks weird.
Yeah, I had DC lags for a second. But seems like they're not complaining, so...
I think they're playing just fine. It looks really... Okay, I think we might be back.
You're still lagging in DC, but let's hope that the stream's not.
I think I'm back in game and the stream is back. So... Pictures versus Baron here on base 6. Pictures is having a lot of trouble with Crude in the one-on-one. Does not do so with Baron, but there is a double kill for MR on the other parts of the map.
command post. Hostiles have gained a command post.
It is actually early control, I believe, for MR. Now, we have seen this before, though. Oh my god, who was that aired it out immediately? It was Crude, and he actually lived for a second. Might have lost Mika. Might be back in a little bit.
I am back.
Nice. Okay.
It probably was me lagging. Unlucky.
I was definitely lagging for a second in game. I think Stream can testify to that. But anyway, back here with MR, still with some solid control. Tickets are even, but the kills are coming MR's way at the moment.
A command post is now under
Crude just walks right into Ryan, tosses a debt into his face, takes him out. I believe he will make. And that's actually more than just one player on that side of 3Coast that spawns there, and Crude was in the middle of both of them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Another command post for the Republic.
Gonna fix them. There we go. All right, I'm good. Now let's talk scenarios here. Do we think 3C wins map 4 if they somehow do drop this Coruscant?
Yes. I think they have the clutch G in them.
Okay,
I think they're more likely to win this map though. So
I do agree.
if they lose, then
Hostiles have gained a command
MR
post. Our
definitely
second
has a
wave
really
of
good
troops
chance of
is being
taking this match.
depleted.
Okay, we
It
got
seems
the
like 3Coast is getting on it though.
yeah, we got the bleed now for 3Coast, and in fact, MR is rapidly just down to just base 4. They're taking base 3 at the moment though, so they will have more than one base. Widow's going to contest Crude here outside of base 3, going to force Crude back.
Command post is under Republic.
There's a really good position for Widow, just holding in 2 players.
Gained a command
Yep,
post.
For free.
that's all he's got to do, and it's a hard choke to push.
Yeah.
Bose
Boss
gets it.
tries to get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, Widow
Oh.
doesn't use the debt there, but then Bose goes to aggro into the debt, but Crude with an excellent trade, and that's a win for 3MR on that side of the map.
Yeah, very well played.
Bleed has been stopped, but it is a 10-ticket lead for 3Coast at the moment.
A command post
Worth
is under
noting.
Republic control.
Yeah, 10 tickets is nothing though in the Grand CM team, so it's still tied in my eyes.
Got a 2v2 here on base 5 with MR rapidly getting forced back into it. Can't quite just break out of there.
Actually winning the 1v2 on library. Maybe. Oh, never mind.
Dubs is going to leave whoever's in base 5 to fend for themselves against Widowmaker. Tries to take the one-on-one with Strider. And gets it. That's a double kill for MR.
Republic control.
Strider's down for long.
Reinforcements are decreasing.
Victor's gonna have to come back into base 6. Great dodge from Dubs. That was really close. But the shots connect and he is now dead.
We've lost control of a command post.
Yeah, Pictures is just running from CP to CP, helping his boss, friends out.
Republic actually briefly had bleed. Very briefly.
Hostiles have gained a command post.
There's
And
3
they're
of them
doing-
are on this base.
Yeah, again they are all going for the same base, which is kinda questionable.
Great depth from Bose is going to take out one. It's come down to a one-on-one between Widow and Bose for this base. Now Spawn is going to come in and Pictures will be here before Bose's help. Bose knows to throw the debt. Oh my! They both get aggressive. Bose with the triple kill on base 5.
The enemy has taken a command
Classic boys, vintage boys.
post. Command post
He's
is
going
under
to get
Republic
that base
control.
white. And that's going to be bleed. Republic will have the bleed on this map.
Another command
Yeah, probably
post
the
for
first time they had
Republic.
bleed the
Hostile
whole match
reinforcements
on
are being
Coruscant.
depleted.
Widow did take base 3. He's going to come to base 4 here. Let's see if Baron, who just recently died, is going to spawn here. Bose is even actually coming back. And Baron did not, so it's a one-on-one.
Yeah, and 3Coast is getting library.
Command post under
And this one-on-one is actually pretty fairly significant. Widow's going to get
Actually,
aggro.
thanks.
Great deck from Bose predicts the roll. Widow is down for long. Bose, this life has been absolutely dynamite. Beasley
Yeah,
is in a
Matt's playing
1-on-2.
really well.
Gets one. Cannot get the second.
It is still white though, so no bleed.
Republic is in
Yeah,
control of the
Widow is
command
coming
post.
here as well to
Losing
contest this.
reinforcements.
Pictures
Keep it up.
versus Dubs here in the middle of the map.
I think
Those
boys
wins
is
it.
about to spawn on. Yeah. Oh, nice shot from.
I have no players follow for about 10 seconds. There is a reduck on an Engie at base 4 though.
Oh, interesting. Only for one guy though, and he's Baron. Oh, and boys is playing Jet after getting reduck.
Public currently have the map lead. Nades are getting spammed in this spawn. And that is a double kill on that base 3 for MR, I believe. And they actually do get the base. They cleaned out 3. 3Coast is just crumbling.
Another command post under
Yeah,
Republic
MI is playing really well right now.
That's a wipe. And Ryan is down for long.
Are they stuck on library?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Oh, this got spicy.
MR just needs to play the control game now, do what 3Coast was doing to them in the first map. Pictures, though, does start off with a kill at the top of Library and then immediately falls down to his death.
Unlike.
Widow's getting aggro on Baron, but Baron's just going to back up into this choke. Has Bose for support. Alright, my southern came out there.
Nice. love to see it. Love to hear it.
What just happened in front of Bose? Baron self-bets Widow. Dubs is 1v2, but still alive. Finally.
Just wins the fight on CP1.
Bose gets one, the base is white. He gets the seconds. There is no base for 3Coast right now, and they're gonna have long on base 1.
Yeah, Pictures has to go pretty huge here.
There is 3 of them are rapidly coming here. There's 10 seconds on the spawn timer. Let's see if he can hold on just long enough to keep it white or in their favor.
No, I don't think so.
He cannot,
yeah.
and that is map. MR is going to be on match point going into map 4.
Another command post for the Republic.
That is surprising for sure.
This is probably something nobody saw coming.
Yeah, bracket reset incoming. Possible.
Another command post for the Republic.
Bose is 13-7.
Yeah,
he
Matt's on
has
fire.
he has only 4 less kills than his team combined.
All right. Where's the machine? Knowing boys, he will probably after the match post a clip about tanking and complain about hit trick.
yeah. Very true. 8 CP caps on Dove's side. Dove's, I think this is, obviously he didn't have a bad map in the second one, but he did well this time, whereas his first Coruscant was very rough. Crude having a good map, and I think the outlier here is Baron has had his first bad map of the series.
Yeah, Pictures has had his first map where he played as well as I thought he would play in this match.
Actually true. And you're looking at Ryan here, who went from basically hard carrying to he's negative now. All right, we will head on to map 4. Any OT believers in chat?
I mean, if there was a side like map and a side where you could hold it 0-0, never scoring a flag, this is it. Brown side of kick that volley where you can just sit in the back and never move. So let's see if MI goes for the ultimate strat of just turtle for 15 minutes.
Person pick.
Emma should push 4 NCs mid. So true, issue. So true.
All right. Final this first series. Well, maybe final. I should say maybe. We either go to overtime or it is the final map. We'll go with that. It's a 50-50 shot.
True. It is 50-50. Yes, exactly.
MR's got a best of 1 to determine if they reset or we go to overtime. All right, let's stick on Ardubs here on the start. Let's see how this man can get going. We do have an NG, I believe, on Widowmaker. Probably going to look to do what Baron did in the middle of the map, and Ryan gets first blood immediately.
Yeah, nice shot. Good stuff. Ryan is also the guy you want on Darky.
Ryder doubles up. Pictures gets a third. Bose is finally going to trade something out there, but Doves is dead in the first 2 spawns of the map.
3C is playing double NGs, which is pretty interesting. Oh, but Boys is actually going for the other flag.
It does spawn on. He's on sniper. He's got Ryan in front of him again.
Let's try to defense Boys. Cool. And Picture seems to be in a tough spot to actually make anything happen.
Doves wins 1. Baron gets another. Widow's gonna get 1 kill. He's got 2 snipers in front of him. This would be a sensational triple kill. He's gotten 2. And Bose actually has a sniper on top of him now.
Oh, we
That's a third for Widowmaker.
Oh man, what is this? Is surviving?
This pillar is just his friend. He's used it effectively. He's gonna have another 2 in front of him. There's a great nade though, and that will finally shut him down.
Die. What a play by Widowmaker. Holy.
Halfway to Darky in the first life. Not bad. Keep that up. You'll have it in 2 lives, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Dubs has been in the front spawn for MR every single life. Ryan was trying to take the fight to him, but now is looking for other angles. Oh, Dubs is just going to try and get aggressive here. He is going to have an NG and a sniper on him. It's aggressive into the engineer. He actually has 3 of 3Coast here.
Yeah, Strider's on the other side of the map, but he's kinda alone.
Great, 2 kills in the kill feed for MR. Dubs and Ryan again locked on this front side spawn of the map. Front side spawn of the map? Front spawn side of the map.
Yeah. We started calling it north and south just because it got so confusing in game to call front spawn and back spawn on this map. It's so confusing.
I definitely understand that feeling. North and south is probably the better play. Widow's gonna get up close and personal. Dubs is on sniper still when he spawns in, but Widow's got 2 snipers on him.
Yeah.
Oh, but he gets it anyway.
Widow?
This is for Darky. Actually, Ryan just takes it from him. That's BM.
That's still for long though.
Immediately goes down. He will not get the Darky. Ryan has denied it to him.
I think Boys is the only one up and he goes down. It's not enough time to get a good pull though.
They are set up. Ryan's gonna get in here.
The Empire has our flag.
Yeah, but he's really the only one here.
Yeah. I think he may have done enough for Dark Trooper though. He did.
Yeah, Widow also has it, so. They've had a lot of pressure from the get-go. So here we go. Let's see.
Yeah, it'll be MR's turn to see if they can make it. Their sniper's super effective here in containing these Dark Troopers. I mean, you're not even 4 minutes into the map and you have 2 of them out. Pictures is looking to get on the flag, has Crude in front of him, Crude with a nice shot.
That's on the rest of the map.
That's the 3Coast members that are up are either across the map or down for long.
Yeah, Dubs is going at the right path of going to his own
He's
front.
slowing down again though. This is bit him once.
He's gonna be really into the front though.
He's gonna have a sniper behind him. Bose gets nothing done before dropping. What else going to him?
Flag has been dropped.
The flag went to Bose.
I don't know about that one.
He's even got Wookiee to hold onto the flag now. They gotta get the touch through. The flag's on the verge of resetting. They do get the touch just before the reset. Ardams with a double kill too. Big Crew's gotta go huge.
Let's go, Big Juice. Let's
The
go.
Imperial flag is ours.
They get the retouch. They're looking for the touch. They're looking for the trade here, which I think might just happen, barring some insane interference.
Drop the enemy's flag.
We did have a movement.
Oh,
though,
double kill for Widow. He's got to record. I was following pick and it didn't even really look like movement. So, but it is a trade. I think it was following pick. Yeah.
For the Alliance.
What a action-packed couple of minutes there as we're now one piece in flags. Pictures is looking for touch. That was a ballsy move.
Insane action, and we are at the same point as we were before.
Yeah. Baron's in a bad spot, gonna drop for maybe long spawn, but there's just a bunch of trade kills at the moment, and 3Coast at the moment will not get too much. Hardup's looking for something, but drops.
Emma is clearing really well.
You gotta calm down here. Calm the nerves down. Reset a little bit. Pick's looking to be a thorn in the side. He's got 3 of MR staring his direction, though. Initial shot doesn't connect.
Oh, Brave. Gets one.
Shocked the Wookiee twice. That's a trade kill in the end.
Oh, gets another one.
Yeah, that's 3.
I mean, he got 2 kills.
3 of MR is dead. Actually, Crude made spawn. Ignore that.
No. I like how it went so slow now.
Yeah, it slowed way down. We have MR again in the back spawn here. Crude just jumps at Strider. I don't know what that play was. He is dead. It's only Wookiees in the back. Beasley headshots 1. Now it's just Bo's alive. He is going to get 1 before dropping. That was a huge 1 to get.
Crude is the only one in the back spawn right now, though. But he does really well.
I'd love to hear like a panel talk about these platform fights, especially if you played them.
True.
think that's one of the main dislikes of the map. Crude's about to go down. He does. That's Bo's down as well. Baron is... I think Baron has just made his home on this flag. Every time I see him, he's at this pillar. He's getting nade spammed at the moment. Looking to use nades to stall the flagpole. May have done enough, may have not.
Widow's going a rough path though. He's gonna have a lot of people on him.
Flag has been dropped.
Yep, they'll stop it briefly. Doves did just go down for long. It is worth noting there's 3 of 3Coast here. This is very doable. But they're getting cleaned up. It's only the sniper of Beasley alive.
Yeah, it seems like Emma is posting 3 guys into back spawn every life. Just holding.
Yeah, it's, I mean, I understand why it's happening, but it's always that there's that fear when you all go down for long. You're gonna have to now go on the aggressive. Speaking of 3 spawning on a CP, the front spawn of Empire just had 3 people spawn there.
Yeah, it worked out.
It's a double kill.
Okay, Crude goes down. Bit way behind.
Looks like a 2 for 2, ultimately. Spawn's gonna come in. If spawns in on that Wookiee, Widow's just gonna have to play a little careful here. Baron has been very low on the flag point for a little while now. What is a charged nade at Dove's feet? I don't know who threw that.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. That is 3 of them are dead for a decent amount of time. Not good enough for a pull, though. Those did take out their sniper.
Yeah, good trade.
All of MR is in the back. The sniper dies immediately, but it is traded.
This way it gets scary, though, when you all spawn back.
Yeah, then you don't have any map control whatsoever, but I mean, MR is cleaning everybody up. 2 of them are dead for long. Only 2 3Coast members are alive.
Yeah, they managed to hold on.
Now Doves is playing on that front spawn side of the map. Pictures is being a thorn in the side, though. Finally will drop. It's 5.5 minutes left. 3Coast need at least 1 flag.
Yeah, Emma has decided to not even try to push.
Yeah, I think the closest you get is Doves, and he hasn't really been moving past the halfway mark.
Yeah, Doves is trying every life to at least keep some pressure up. But the other 3 are really playing it defensive.
Baron's in a bad spot. Baron's gonna go down for long.
Ooh, Crude, thanks to shock.
Yeah, Crude with and actually take out pictures instead of the guy right in front of him. Bose is now the one that's could be in a world of pain here in a second. Got 3 darkies in front of him.
Yeah.
He's
Maybe not.
just alive.
He's surviving.
Finally goes down, but I mean, he gets a trade kill in the end. Crude, though, does drop immediately. Baron gets 1. 3Coast just can't get a clean wipe. They've been trying and they can't. Strider's even now on that DT. He's now in a world of pain. He's gonna go down. Actually,
Yeah.
Pictures is sniping.
Yeah, Pictures likes to shop on the sniper.
Dies
It
for
is
long
risky.
spawn.
You have to hit those headshots.
Yeah, all of MR is currently negative. But it's working.
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Actually, I think no. Bose is positive. Sorry, I couldn't read it right. Bose is positive. Everybody else, though, they're not doing too hot.
Yeah. Crude is pushing, though. I think they know, though. Yeah, Pictures definitely knows.
Dubs is keeping Ryan busy. I think this has been a one-on-one for a little while. Actually, Baron comes in, intervenes. Dubs takes Widow out. I think Dubs might be making some decent real estate at this point. He's got Ryan in front of him.
Yeah, they have a lot of them, for sure.
He gets Ryan. He's going to be able to get to touch. As Beasley goes down as well. Now the spawn is going to come in. I think Strider does have long, but the other 2 will make. Ryan gets aggressive. Dubs was not ready for it, and time burned off the clock, though.
Yeah, it's starting to get desperate for 3Coast.
There's 2 or 3Coast here in the front spawn on Doves. Doves is trying to make something happen. Nothing happening though. I think even Strider was there as well.
Does makes quick though, so not a big deal.
I think Strider played 1 life on DT and has swapped immediately back to Sniper.
And Does gets an A8, I think, so not bad.
Well, maybe Doves' text is coming true. He did type in the discussion channel today that he cannot lose to Ryan in playoffs again. He also told me today it would be a fast match.
Well, I don't know about that one. I guess the Coruscant was fast.
Yeah, true. 1 map was fast. 2 minutes left. 3Coast starts off with a kill on DeBose, but it is traded immediately, and Crude gets a double. 3Coast just cannot get a clean 4 down to save their lives as Crude gets a triple kill before eventually falling.
I think they should wait for the team to beat the Anko all at once a bit more.
So,
Backseat gaming.
does 3Coast ban KEKW if they do not make it past this point?
Yeah, probably. Would make sense, that's for sure.
Crude has just turned into a...
Thank that.
Crude has just turned into a cringe master like he normally is.
True. True. I would say love to see it, but I really don't love to see it.
Oh, man. About to talk about how he's turned into, like, I think he's gotten 5 kills in a row at this point, but... Make it 6. He does finally go down.
This is also the most tilting way to be losing a match for 3Coast, where you have all the pressure and the other team is just camping. This is
Yes.
very frustrating.
Many a Battlefront player can testify to that one.
Yeah, there's been many copies of Battlefront uninstalled after matches like this.
44 seconds left in the map. It would require something miraculous for 3Coast to win out on this map and bring us to another map. Crude is even... I did not know you could post up here, but he has posted up here.
Yeah, I think this is his favorite spot on the map, to be honest.
It's another 3, and it looks like we are going to end with a bracket reset. MR will make us go to a second match. Stuo, if you're in the chat, Crude says GG. And Quab.
Alright. I mean, last time the bracket was reset, the loser bracket team won, so
Yep.
who knows?
3Coast is shaken. They were the ones that, well, 3 of them did it last year. They were the ones that did it. And again, 3 out of the 4 maps, he was great. Widow had even a better map. You just, I mean, they had the kills, they just couldn't get them in the proper sequence, if you will. Get that 4 down for long, as Doves actually really struggled.
Yeah, they never really got the setup right. Doves was the guy spawning front though alone, so it makes sense that he has bad stats. I don't think it like reflects his impact on the map.
Honestly, though, I think if I'm giving an MVP here, is might give him a bit of an inflation, but I got to give it to Baron. He had a great first 2 maps, a solid 4th map. The only map you could say he was quiet on was the 3rd, and I think it was a lot of the reason MR stuck to it and made it through to where they were now.
Yeah, great match, that's for sure. Ryan is the other one. Of course, he couldn't get the MVP title, I guess. Unlucky.
Oh, I forgot to set score. Wait, it doesn't matter. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Done this before. Welcome, Doves. Welcome.
Hello?
I've got to ask, when you woke up this morning, did you expect to be sitting in this position?
I mean, we beat them the first time pretty badly, and then they beat us the second time pretty badly. So, you know, that's kind of why if someone beats you the first time, you can't necessarily say it's going to be an easy win the second time. So we were just prepared for anything, and we knew that, you know, if we get the right maps, if we play our game, we can win. Which Crude and Boas did. I did not. But Crude and Boas really carried me. So, yeah, we're feeling good.
All right.
I think Baron carried you, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Baron had a great first two maps. I think it can't be understated. But got to talk about it. The KW pick. Talk me through it. Was this something that you guys thought this out early on, or did you just decide it on the spot?
I mean, it's not the first time that we've picked KW. We did pick it into Daddy. There were a few maps that we were going for. We knew that they were, gonna ban Koru and Moss. So we're just kind of looking at what else is available, and KW just seemed to fit.
Okay. Alrighty. You guys have reset the bracket. Means you got to play another series. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen right now, but you got to look forward to do that. Do you think you will get the maps you want again here, or you get that KW pick, or do you have other stuff in the tank for us if it is needed?
We'll have to go back to the drawing board. They might change up their band, so we'll got to prepare for a few different scenarios. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of gets through and what we end up going for.
Okay. Welcome, Widow. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Doesn't pan out quite how you were hoping, I imagine, for the first series. Are you giving them false hope? Is that what's going on here?
No, I mean, I think they played well. I think KW ended up, being a good pick for them. No, they played well. I'll give that to them. And I think Koru, the second round Koru, they also played very well. Those especially. Yeah.
Okay. Now, did the KW pick blindside you guys? Was it kind of on your radar at all?
I mean, it was kind of on our radar. We did practice it yesterday. We didn't expect it. It was like, they might do it, but probably not. So yeah. Okay.
Bracket does reset here. Obviously just asked Stubbs this question. You guys are moving forward to another match. Any insight on what might change it all for this next one to bring it back?
I don't know. Well, we haven't had time to debrief and talk about it, but I think part of it is, I don't know. I don't think we have to change too much. The second Koru, I think, kind of unfortunate. They played well, but it didn't really shake us too much. KW, I don't know. We'll have to think more about it. Yeah.
Okay. You guys previously to this had not lost a single map in playoffs, and then the first time it happens, you are now, you end up dropping the series. I assume you guys have decent ability to bounce back here. I imagine it won't get to you guys too much.
No, I mean, it's definitely disappointing, maybe a bit frustrating, but I think all of us are pretty, I'd say, competitive and know that part of the game. So, we just use this loss to amp us up. So, yeah.
Alrighty. Mika, anything you want to ask these guys?
Really.
All right.
Thanks you for the match, though. It was a great one.
I think we will call it there. The match resets will be scheduled for you guys, and we will get it ready when it is time. Thank you all for tuning in. Congratulations to MR, and we will see you then.